What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be giving you guys 3 ways on how to get clients for your freelance web development, web design company. Whatever you do, whether you just work as a freelancer or you set up your own company or whatever, how to get more clients, how to get more people to give you permission to work on their websites and all that. So let's just get right into it. 3 ways. The first way, and some of this is going to sound kind of repetitive, I know, because people make these videos, right? But I don't know. I guess I'm just going to kind of give you guys an explanation on why I think these ways work and why you'll definitely get success if you just follow this. Just try these ways and trust me, you'll definitely find some clients. And this is for people that are kind of looking to start out. I don't know if you're already growing and you're already done all this and you're just looking at ways to scale your business. I'm not there yet, so I can't tell you how to get there. So I'm just trying to basically help the beginners out, the people that are just starting out in this field, in this niche, and trying to do this. So how to get web design clients. The first way I would say is friends and family. Like I said, this might sound repetitive because I've heard this advice many times before, but really though, friends and family, you have to look deep, whoever you can work with that you don't have to sell, because selling is like half the battle when it comes to, getting a random business owner or someone to trust you with working on their website. So finding someone that you don't really have to sell a whole lot, they already need it and you're willing to work for free. So, why would they say no to you? Especially when they know you, friends and family. So that's a great way to get your foot in the door, work on something that actually feels meaningful. You don't just want to work on all these fictional sites and stuff that isn't real. Get something that's actually going to be out there running, on a domain, actually host it out there. And then it's even better if you, like I said, work on it for someone that has something real, like an actual business, because they're going to be growing it. They might need SEO, they might need other things, and they're going to be making sure that it stays like that business is actually getting visitors, that business actually gets customers or whatever. So it's awesome. It's better to get something that's actually real versus just putting together all these random websites that, aren't really going to ever make it out there. And even if they do, no one's going to visit them, right? That's the first way. Friends and family, definitely get your foot in the door. Find whoever, someone that just find you got to know somebody out there that you could do this for. So, yeah, that's the first way. And then the second way is just Google. Finding clients through Google by finding basically crappy websites or people with no websites. You wouldn't believe that there's people actually out there with no websites still in 2018. Yes, this is fact. There are people out there with businesses with no websites, and I've gotten clients this way because I'm like, it's 2018. You cannot be out there with no website and expect to be reaching your full potential or even close to it. And even with a crappy website, like, people don't like crappy websites, especially when their competition is hiring people like you, like me, to build good websites and get, customer attention, retention, and all that. And, just get more money from their customers. And, the more that their competitors get, obviously, the less there is in the pool for them. So, and that's another thing of why you shouldn't be hesitant or feel like you shouldn't charge them, the amount of money that you're going to charge them or whatever, because whatever they're going to pay you, they're going to make back more than that, significantly more than that, by, by having the service done from you, by having that good website, that responsive website. They're going to get that return on investment back because they're losing out on so much money right there. They're not going to lose out by paying you to fix that problem. So that's why, you're bringing something of value to them, because it's just the truth, man. If you like a business, nowadays, if I don't like a business, or not a business, if I don't like a business's website, I'm likely not going to buy for them. And if I do buy for them, it's because I know them already, or I've already gotten their product. I already trust them, or they're the only place I could get it, or whatever. It's got to be something that I look at it and I'm just like, well, I guess I got to deal with this. I'm not going to go somewhere else because, I need to get it here or whatever. Or I already know this business, so whatever. I'm not going to want to deal with the business that doesn't have a good website up, because it's annoying, especially when there's businesses out there that are making websites just to specifically cater to our every single need and make it so easy for us, right? And that's what you can provide to some of these businesses, and that's what you need to make clear to them And the whole point was using Google to find these clients, right? Using Google to find these people that don't have good websites or don't have any websites at all, or just need improvements, or need to get ranked if you want to do SEO or whatever. Just find these people that you can solve this need for, because they definitely will see the return on their investment by paying you to do this for them. So use Google. That's what I'm saying. Like, think of it. It's so much easier. And going into my next point right here, the third point, let's just get into it. The third way to get clients that I want to give you guys is to email them and then call them. So this is it kind of relates to the second point, finding them on Google. The reason I made this a whole separate point was because if you find someone on Google that has a crappy website or doesn't have a website at all, they need you to communicate them in any way possible. Whether you find them on social media, they probably don't have social media if they need these fixes. But if you want to walk in there, email them, call them, whatever, you just need to get your point across. Like, hey dude, you need my help. I can help you. So let's figure out how to make this work. And not like that, obviously. You need to come at them a lot less aggressive than that, and you're gonna have to actually sell them. But you can contact them however you need to, and it's they need you to contact them. This other way, my third point, which is email them and then call them, I mean this for any business, even if they have a decent website, if they have if you're just any client that you're trying to get. Obviously I don't really go for people that already have a good website, but I mean, this is just for an advice, I guess, on how to get clients, like how to approach them. This way, when I say email then call them, the reason I say that is because cold calling is it's not dead, but it's going to be very difficult for you as a web designer to get good enough at cold calling to get people to call you back or to get sales like that. As web designers, as freelancers, we do have to be our own salesman, right? If we don't have somebody else. So we have to be our own salesman. We have to get good at it. But cold calling is like something that takes a long time to learn, long time to get good at. And it's definitely something that if you want to get good at sales, which, that's awesome. You always want to be good at sales if you're going to be in the business world. But it could just be very difficult to get clients that way, especially approaching them, because it's making a cold call. That's a very hard sell, and not like you have to sell them on the on your services there, but it's just very hard to get that next meeting, or even if you get that next meeting, it's hard for them to really take that serious, and it's a very hard sell on the cold call. You have to win the battle right there. You're probably gonna lose, and it's just a hard battle to win if you're not experienced. And like I said, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from going out and getting good at cold calling. No, like, I'll probably get criticism for that. They're like, why are you telling people not to do that? They need to learn this. Like, yes, it's an awesome skill to learn. But I mean, if you want clients right now, if you're trying to be a web designer and you just want to code and, design things or whatever, and you want something right now, there's easier ways to do it. And that's why I mean, email and then call. You have to follow up the call. You have to follow up an email with the call. You don't make the call first. And like I said, the reason is because it's very hard to make that initial impression and make that initial sale right there. If you email them first, you can email them, and then after you've emailed them, I usually email again, like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 days later, and then after that I will call. And the reason I do that is because not everybody reads their emails. Not everybody's going to get back to you through the email, especially because, web designers are emailing them all day, not all day, every day, but they're getting emails frequently from people like us, your competition. So they're not always going to respond. But if you email them and then call them, it's like, all right, maybe they did see your email and they didn't get back to it. Or maybe they, like I said, they just had so many emails, they missed it. Now you're kind of showing them like, hey, I already emailed you twice, so I'm already kind of invested in this, and not invested in it, but interested in working with you. Maybe they'll go back and read that email, and you sent them a great email and with good work and other sites that they can reference to, and maybe they'll like you, and you'll definitely get that meeting or whatever. But it's just a lot easier if you could tell them, I've already tried to contact you. I've already contacted you on social media. I've already emailed you. I've already, tried to do these things. Now I'm calling you. Now they kind of feel not pressured or anything, but it's more real. You're not just calling them and saying, hey, can I talk to this person? I'm looking at your website. It doesn't look so good. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. They get those all the time. You want to come in like, I've already reviewed your website. I've already emailed you about it. Can I talk to this person? I already saw this person's picture on the website. Like, I already emailed them. Can I talk to them? Like, you just have to be more. It makes it seem like you're more prepared. And like I said, just more interested in working with them. And you're just more likely for that receptionist or that person up front, whoever, for them to get the impression that they actually want to go to their boss for you. They actually will tell him this person's on the phone or this person called or check your email. You just want to make that clear, more clear. And how you do that is, I guess, just by emailing first and trying to contact them beforehand, not making the cold call out of the blue, trying to get this. It's difficult. Like I said, if you're a salesperson, you're probably like, cold calling is easy. And even for them, they fail all the time because it's cold calling. You don't know what's going to happen. It's out of the blue. It's random. And like I said, especially if you go through the email, you might get an email back before you even have to call. So those are just the 3 ways right there, and just some advice sprinkled in between. 3 ways that I think you could get some freelance clients for your web design company, or being a freelancer, whatever you want to identify as, man. Whatever you're doing, if you want to code for people and help businesses out, this is how to get 3 ways how to get some clients right here, and how to initially get going. Like I said, I'm finding more new ways. I'm gonna make more videos as I'm growing. But like I said, I was just a beginner not too long ago, trying to do the same thing. And how I started was with friends and family. Then I branched out into these other ways and learning these other strategies, and I'm learning more. So like I said, I'll make more videos, but this is for the beginner, people in the very beginning, trying to start out. Like I said, you're providing a valuable service. They need this from you. They will get their ROI. So don't be hesitant in trying to sell it and trying to feel undeserving of it, because you definitely deserve what you're going to get, because they're going to get a lot more in return. We all know how important the online world is. And especially having a great looking mobile responsive website, that just caters to the customer and serves their needs. That's definitely what we need in this day and age, what business owners need in this day and age. So they need that from you. So don't feel undeserving, stay positive, stay with it, man. And that's 3 ways right there. I'm going to be making more videos, help you guys out, help myself out. I'm learning a lot. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.